Okay. Let me get something done real quick. How goes it? How's everyone doing? Woo! Yeah, dude, Wind Waker got me tired yesterday. But I'm collecting all the fishes so they can tell me what each island looks like, and then I can find the Triforce charts. I did find one though. I did manage to find one one Triforce piece. Just out of fishing in the water. But before we get started on that, I am going to do my anime list that I should have done about 15 days ago. I was thinking, I was like, dang, what anime have I watched the whole life? It's not really a category. It's more like a list of everything I've watched, at least to the best of my knowledge, because there's so many. And at some point, I just stopped watching anime. That's not because I didn't want to. It's just never had the right time to watch it. Right? I used to watch it with like all my friends, and as the years go by, they're busy. I'm busy. Can never like sync up. But I would like to start watching again, because I feel like I'm missing out on some gems. But as we're starting, some Nintendo music. It's gonna be too bad. Wait, why is it not shuffled? Hold up. There you go. So what's up, Tay? Yeah, I'm just getting started. So like I found this website, luckily through Reddit. Someone's like, hey, this is a good website if you want to make a list. So I tried my anime list, and whoa, not only was it confusing to me, but it threw me back like it was MySpace. I was like, why does it look like it's MySpace? I need something to be like thumbnail-y, like I did it with my top 70 video games of all time. Like I need thumbnails. So this gave me thumbnails, and I was like, all right, this is really good. So like, sweet, I can find animes that I've watched and then add it to the library, and then they'll show up on this side. I was like, sweet. So I tested it. I was like, okay, I watched My Hero Academia. I just put complete, just because of the heck of it. It's not complete. The show's still going. I just wanted to know how that works. So I guess I could put them all together and it'll just show up like that. Alright, so I guess I'll be on it. Currently watching. Can I adjust it? Oh, I can rate it too. Oh, that's not bad. But yeah, I want to get started. Like, so I guess I'll just get started. Which ones come to mind right now? I don't really know. Let me get to them real quick. Let me get a pen. After I'm done with the list, hopefully it only takes an hour, I'll go back to playing Wind Waker. I got a lot of work to do. So, I've been getting a lot of Hunter x Hunter on YouTube. So let me get that one out of the way. But which one did I watch? Like, the one I watched was an HD version. It wasn't the original art style. I think it was 2011. Wait, 2011? When did Hunter x Hunter come out? Yeah, it was this kind. Cool. I've completed it. Such a fun watch. So add that to the mix. But I can never get tired of the soundtrack, even though you hear it all the time. It's just so good. Shin-Chan, yeah, dude. Shin-Chan was like, okay, I never watched the Japanese version, but the American version was so funny. I watch it all the time, dude. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm gonna put it on there. Wait, is Shin-Chan different from Shin-Chan? Like, or is it the same thing? I'm gonna add it anyway. Yeah, dude, freaking awesome. Call me when you're older and you can afford buying cigarettes. It's like the stupidity in the cartoons that Shin-Chan watched or just like peak. It was peak. Oh, you never finished it? Oh, dang. I'm wondering, should I play? I mean, I'm probably gonna get DMCA'd, but I'm thinking about it. Should I just play anime openings while I do the anime list? Or would it be too much? Like, I don't want it to be super loud either. I want the volume to be just right. But I don't know. Right now, I just got Nintendo music. So yeah, I'm going through the list. Hunter x Hunter. I watched Shin-Chan, School Rumble. Watched School Rumble. I watched the entire thing. That's like that is the weird part. Like, if I put School Rumble, it keeps giving me like Nigaki, Ichigaki. So these are like season 1s, 2, and 3. But why can't they just put them together? Like, I watched the whole thing. Like I watched the whole thing. Yeah, dude, I freaking love School Rumble. Harima, dude. Kenji Harima. I watched the sub and I watched the dubbed, and like, I can't believe that they even sang. Like, so there's certain episodes like that are special, and they usually have like a singing like opening or a singing ending, and they sang both in sub and dubbed. I was like, damn, they went all out. I think my favorite episode in School Rumble, dude, there's so many though, but the ones that like immediately come to my mind is when they're doing a class tournament against Class A, 2A, and 2B. Is it Class 1A and Class 1B? Either way, they're going against their rival roommates, and like they're just trying to be on top. So they go crazy during the like foot race. They go crazy during the horse battle royale. Then Harima goes bald because he gets shaved. He gets shaved by this chick up here, Eri. Dude, poor Harima, dude. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Damn. I said it yesterday. Beelzebub. Did I spell it correctly? Beelzebub was good. But I swear, I don't know why to this day. I thought I watched Beelzebub in English. Like, for some reason, I strictly remember me watching it in English. But no, it's only sub, and it's a good watch. It's a good watch. It's stupid. There's nothing to take seriously about. Olga was like the baddie of the whole thing. It was your big titty goth girlfriend. And it's just some high schooler that finds a demon baby. And, you know, the demon baby, like, soul links with him. So that's his, like, human father. It's a comedy. It's a comedy. And what makes it so funny to me is, like, back then, don't know if they still do it now, but back then, like, anime high schoolers look like they're 40. They look like they're 35, 40. And I'm like, damn, dude. Especially the guy in the back. I can't even zoom in. But everybody up here is like, dude, you're in high school? You don't look like you belong in high school? It was so funny. What's happening? We're going through the anime I've watched throughout my entire life. So I did it for my video games, right? I gave my top 70 of all-time favorite video games, even though I played a bunch of them. And now we're doing all the anime that I can think of that I've watched throughout. Well, since I watch anime, I kind of like reminisce a little bit. After like 5 or 10, I'll go back to. Matter of fact, let's see. Is it refreshing? Can you guys see the thumbnails? Is it like perfectly positioned? Like I can't make it too big because you know mobile streams don't give you much room. But you should be able to see Beelzebub, Skull Rumble, Shin-Chan, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan. But I'm just going down. Not in any specific order, just what I can dish out. What's your go-to favorite? That's the thing. I feel a little disappointed because I haven't been watching anime lately. Like the only ones I really watch is like if Bleach is coming back, like the 1,000-Year War. Because I really love Bleach. Like if we're talking about modern anime, thank God it came back. Bleach is one of those. It's up there. It's up there. It's probably my favorite. Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, like it's just so cool, dude. The speeches in Bleach. Matter of fact, let me just type in Bleach now. And that's the thing, like, I don't know why they keep categorizing it like movie, special, like, dude, just, it's all one thing to me. 1,000-Year Door, 1,000-Year War, this, it's all the same. Freaking love Bleach. I always skip the arcs, though. I skip the arcs that are not Aizen, except for a couple, but the mainly ones. The ones that doesn't go too far. For sure. The Aizen's a badass, but the speeches in Bleach, they're like really high up there. Claymore's top 3 for me. 2, okay, I remember Claymore. Because that one stood out. I was like, Claymore, what's that? Why does it sound like a bomb, man? I feel like I should give it another chance when I get time. Because for some reason, I don't remember. I don't remember how old I was. We didn't watch it. Me and my friends just... Spoiler! Someone gets beheaded within the first 5 episodes. And you're like, what the F? I thought they were the main character. And then we just stopped watching it. So I really don't know what it's about anymore besides that. Like, that is the only thing I remember of Claymore. It's... Someone got beheaded, and then I stopped watching it. And I don't know why. So, like, yeah, dude. This song is banging? Yeah, it's Nintendo. I thought you didn't watch TV shows anymore. I don't. Claymore's pretty cool. I'm going through the list of the things I've already watched. Bleach. Okay, so I would like to go back into it. I haven't watched a lot of anime recently. Like Black Clover just got announced. Like it's coming back. I was like, oh, finally, Yummy, you know? But Yu Yu Hakusho, this one, dude, it's a classic for me. I never get tired of hearing the English dub. This one is English. If you say sub, I'm offended. If you cannot compare the sub to English. English is superior for this one. The banter that comes out of like the voice actors for English, it fully captivates Yusuke. But like all 4 characters are like S tier. Korobara, dude, Korobara was like that dude. He's one of those he's in high school kind of questions. Like, dude, this guy looks like all botched up. His face is botched up, but he's like one of my favorite characters. He's erratic, but at the same time, he's smart. Dude, Korobara's smart. He's a lovable character. How can you not like Korobara? He's expressive. He fucking says what's on his mind and just lets it out. But dude, the Dark Tournament, the beginning is kind of slow. I did like the detective stuff until they go like meet to girl, and then you know they have to go through the training arc for Genkai. That one's a little hard to like watch the whole thing. But then after that, once they go into Dark Tournament, bro, the shift in feeling of the anime just explodes up. Yeah, dude, it was rushed. Like, I'm so glad we got an ending, but man, dude, the potential you could see for like a whole arc would have been like, oh, who knows what it could have been. Obviously, the manga. I gotta say though, when they brought, okay, so after the anime ended, it's been like over 10 years. Out of the blue, you get like an OVA drop saying, hey, we're gonna like show was it one episode of OVA? Yeah, it was 1 or 2 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho OVA, and it was nice, but in my soul, like I was like watching it, they were just pandering, right? Hiei would never use his Darkness Flame out of the blue. He wouldn't use it on like lowlifes. He uses the Darkness Flame for the people who deserve it. So they were pandering a lot, and like it was cool watching, but nah, dude, you don't lose the soul of it just for the OVA. I just needed the banter, like, you know, the Genkai Yusuke banter, the rivalry banter, all that. Have I seen Cowboy Bebop? No, I have not. I do like the opening though. But yeah. And because we're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, we have to also not forget Rurouni Kenshin. How do you spell it? Which one is it too? I watched the old one. Damn, what was the original called? About Tosai the Manslayer, dude. No, I watched, yeah, that's the movie, whatever. But where's the original? Okay, it is this one. It's a good anime, but dude, I gotta say, when I got older and I started watching it, the pacing is like, I'd rather take Yu Yu Hakusho over Rurouni Kenshin, because the pacing in Rurouni Kenshin is really slow. But they have good soundtracks, good characters too. Yahuko. I think one of my favorite episodes in Rurouni Kenshin was the, like, or not even that, like the group, the Oni Waban group, dude. Well, when they have to go in and like save the medicine chick, the doctor, and they have to be confronted with the Oni Waban group because like a rich man paid them as like bodyguards. That one was pretty sick. The group pretty much died for like, what was his name? What was the guy's name for the Oni Waban group? Aoshi? Lord Aoshi? I don't fucking know, dude. It's been such a long time. Rurouni Kenshin was alright. Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched this a couple days ago for 2 episodes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, Seto Kaiba, best character in the whole series. Does nothing but talk shit. That's all he does. All he does is talk smack the whole time. Specifically to Joey Wheeler. A third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, or was it a fourth-rate duelist with a third-rate deck? Gurren Lagann, that one got me? Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna copy-paste that because I don't want to type it. Gurren Lagann. Oh, where's... You see, this is... It always gets me. Tenpen Toppa was the second part, but where's the original? I'd rather just put the original. Whatever, we know what I mean. Damn, dude. I think my favorite episode was when they all get... No, dude, there's a handful of them, though. There's a handful of moments. It had a slow pace as well, But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was good. It made me think a lot. The second part took like 2 episodes to get into it, but once it got like out of space, it started to like get more serious and more like risky. Shit went down. Right? But the one I think about the most always has to be the episode where they get trapped in their own minds. Yeah, specifically that one. When they get trapped in their own minds and they have to like break the cycle, they can't get comfortable in their own fantasy. That was pretty sick because Kamina shows up again on pretty much everywhere and it like helps out the group one last time. What you missed? Nah, we just started. But yeah, for sure, Gurren was like unforgettable. I watched the English and sub, and they were both good. Come on, Simone. Alright, dude, I used to watch this like before I went to school because that's what they showed in the morning while I'm eating cereal. Or like a piece of toast. I'm gonna spell it wrong. Is it Beatamon? How do you spell Beatamon? The little guy. No, not the manga. Is it B-Da or B-Do? Yeah, it was this one. It was this one, dude. It was Beatamon, dude. I even love the little toys, the little marble launchers. They're like little slingshots. The Berserk is OP. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Berserk because everybody is sad that it's not continuing yet. And I don't want to be part of that. I was like, no, dude. I've already experienced that before with other animes that I can't remember. But like the only one I can think of is Gangsta. It had 12 episodes and it was finally starting to get really good. And boom, people got sick. No big deal, but like, you know, they damn, dude. They can't leave me hanging. Or like Hunter x Hunter. Like, yeah, that has a lot of episodes and like, dude, the story just keeps going and it's like, damn. Can't see it. But yeah, Beatamon, I used to watch it all the time in the morning. As well as Pokemon. I'm not like the biggest Pokemon fan, but I watched the cartoon or whatever, anime, I call it anime. But why? Why not? Ask Ketchum, dude. Do I have a favorite episode? Not really. Just kind of watch it to watch it. Same thing with Beatamon, I just watched it to watch it while I was getting ready to go to school. Now, I never really watched Digimon. The only time I watched Digimon, though, another old one, is how about now? We good? We good? Yeah, I don't want it to be too loud. It's just supposed to be background music. But yeah, Digimon. The only time I watched that, like actually watched it, was on Twitch when they had Twitch events. Like they would just do from beginning to end the entire Digimon series, and I loved it because chat was there. Chat was there either making fun of the characters and like in a funny way, because you know they loved it too, but you know you talk shit about the characters. And it was good, it was good. I did forget how many series I watched, so I'm just gonna put Digimon Adventures. Yeah, I thought it was good with chat. I don't think I could watch it by myself though. Being a mom before school, by the way, the music's too loud. Yeah, definitely better, man. Thank you. You're welcome. No one told me, so. Yeah, I just want it to be ambient. I don't want it to be like overwhelming, because I'm just, the list is not what's the best. This is my personal list of what I watched through my entire time. It's just a history. I'm just showing you guys what animes I did watch growing up, whether it be on TV or, you know, like everybody else, the internet. Now, okay, be honest on this one. How many of you guys watched this one? How many of you guys watched the anime School Days? I think it's 12 episodes. It is, sometimes I even question it. Why the fuck did I watch it? Oh yeah, I was gooning. But anyway, that ending was weird, dude. Even like uncensored or not censored. Even the uncensored version. Oh, my bad. Even the censored version was like, what the fuck? Because I get it. Like, you're not supposed to show, like, when you show blood, it has to be like censored because, you know, red. But using black ink to replace blood to me makes it more gory. I don't know why. I was like, that's a lot of black ink all over the floor. They dead. So like, so I was like, shoot. That show, yeah, dude, this show was weird, dude. Like 3 people obsessed, and like the main guy was just horny. The next one I remember watching, this one I watched when I was like already disabled, but I liked it. It's kind of hard to recommend though, because not even I know what the hell's going on in this anime. But it's called Higurashi. What's it called? Higurashi ni no Kore ni Kai or whatever, blah blah blah. But like, it's a series. I watched the older version. I didn't watch the readaptation or the remastered one. But if I can summarize it, it's a small little town that a bunch of mysteries happen, or at least a lot of killing happens, and these kids are trying to figure it out, what's going on. But there's one particular character that somehow every time she dies, she comes back to life in a different timeline, and that's it. That's all I can think of, because it gets super weird. Like, I loved it, but I can't even explain it myself. Yeah, dude, I can't even explain it, but it's a unique show. A unique show. 2006. Holy. But guarantee it, 90% of the people in my chat right now that watch anime, they all watch Death Note. You just mentioned Death Note, everybody comes out, boom, knows it, hand like the back of their hand. The openings were sick too. The openings were sick. Yeah, it was actually, and there's still theories. Is Light Yagami the Shinigami in the beginning? Blah blah blah. Did he become a death god at the end? Once not gaming? Shoot. It's you just gotta catch me at the right moment. Samurai Champloo. Ooh, yeah, that one I did watch. Samurai Champloo. Speaking of Samurai Champloo, and in the Ghost of Yotei State of Play trailer that came out like less than a week, right? They did mention that I think the music artist, or like the background, some kind of music artist that worked on Samurai Champloo will be also working on Ghost of Yotei to make, I guess, lo-fi beats. I was like, okay, that's cool. Does it add to the story? No, it's just a feature for Ghost of Yotei. But I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, okay, Samurai Champloo, I heard of that. Oh, dude, this show, if you haven't watched Samurai Champloo, it holds up. It holds up. All right, so you know, like, so we're going to go back to gooning because I'm gonna forget. But dude, Heaven's Lost Property. I can't be the only one who watched this. I watched the sub Denda. Tomoki, right? Tomoki? Yeah, dude. His shenanigans, dude. It is peace and quiet. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah. I watched it for the story. Hey, why isn't I showing the thumbnail? There it is. New jobs did great as usual. Rip. What did that make special? Afro Samurai. Dude, yes. I gotta add that one. I watched that thing twice. And I watched the movies. Dude. Dude. His sandals. His sandals, the way they animated the sandals when they zoomed in on his feet, and you can, like, you know, see him take steps. Like, the cushion, I was like, that looks comfortable as AF. Where can I get me one of those? Where can I get me a pair of those sandals? I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen it in modern. Like, you know how, like, modern day shoes, they try to go extra and make things weird? Why don't they just make that? Like, at least that looks good. But yeah, I haven't lost property. What is my favorite episode? The panty episode? When all the panties blow up because of a wish? Every time you look at the panties, they blow up. That was a... That's when I was like, what am I watching? And why do I like it? And I'm gonna keep on watching it. Yeah, Haven't Lost Property is for Gooners. It's 100% for Gooners. You guys got me distracted, dude. Let me type in Afro Samurai. Oh, the resurrection. We're just gonna put the TV series because that just pretty much says I watched the whole thing. Dude, the number 2 headband. The voice actors did great. Specifically, like the main villain, right? The number 1. And it always gets me like, dang, dude, what if he failed? Bum, 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 bum. But it's so short, and it's a good thing that Afro Samurai was short. Even though I want more, like, okay, when it comes to anime, sometimes it, like, you don't know really how long the anime should be. But the rule of thumb for me is, don't overstay your welcome. Like, I don't care if it's short, and if it's amazing, that's how I'm going to remember it. I'm always going to wish there was more, but at the same time, oof. I'm glad it wasn't, like, dragged in the mud. Rosario Vampire. Damn, I watched that with my my friend, man, my homie. I told him, why are you watching this stupid anime? And next thing you know, I'm watching it with him. And dude, honestly, I think it's just a meme. I watched it because of the meme. Like, we even got to the point where, like, oh, here we go. Mocha. I honestly can't remember most of the names, but they would just look at each other like it's a soap opera, say each other's names, the whole scene pans, everything gets all glittery. It just... I don't know why. I liked it. I think because it was funny after a while. It became like the inside joke while you watch the anime. You'll watch several times after that. Definitely one of them. So you watched Overflow? Wait, Overflow? What's Overflow? But let me type in Rosario Vampire. Let me copy that. Okay. Yeah, dude, Rosario Vampire. I need to start clicking on these. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. I get really into, like, the nostalgia of what I watched, but hey, we need to be seeing the thumbnails. I don't think I'll recommend it to anybody, though. I don't think I'll recommend it to anybody. No, like, look. Just like in video games, I'm pretty honest when it comes to, like, yeah, it's cringe. Yeah, I like it. So what? And I know who would watch this. I wouldn't recommend it. I have to know the person to be like, oh, okay, they might like it. But what you said? What's the one you said? Overflow. Which one's this one? I don't think I watched this. No, because there's no anime. You mean School Days? Yeah, I watched School Days. Well, Overflow isn't it? I think it's a manga. It's short and perfect, and the movie added onto it. I love the movie too. I was like, sweet. Bro, top 5 animes for you? Oh, dude, I hate these questions because, like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not really favorites, but the first ones that come to mind: Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach. There's probably way more, which is why we're going through the list. You talking about Shield Hero? Yeah, we're gonna add that right now, dude. Shield Hero. I gotta say, I'm watching it. I am very disappointed. The first season got me hooked. I love the main character. I love what they were doing. And then I don't even know what's happening in the show anymore. Yeah, dude, I'm very disappointed in it. Like the whole narrative just changes. Like, aren't they fighting for like the world anymore? Or, you know, it's just like, what's going on? Air Gear. Oh, I remember that one. Sadly, I never finished it. You found it to be cringe enough? That's what I mean. Like, it was just enough cringe to keep me watching. Air Gear, though. Dude. Okay, if there's anything I can think about this anime, it's unique because it's about rollerblading and racing and whatnot. But, dude, the OST. They really had a specific genre of music in the background. It was all techno and shit. It was awesome. But I never finished that. It's a hentai. And you're over here telling me, have you watched it? I was like, bro. Like, you trying to get me banned? For real? My thinking, LG, I stopped mid-season. Yeah, it just kind of got weird. And then at one point, I thought, I was like, okay. He's actually selling stuff. He has, like, expensive merchandise, and then he destroys all of it but one so he can overprice it. You know, right? Because if it's the last one, somebody got to have it. I was like, all right, that's the main character that I really loved and enjoyed about Shield Hero, and then that's it. It was over. He was starting to be a badass with being a merchant, but then it ended so quick. OST was sick. It was a good concept. What are we playing? We're not playing anything yet. After I'm done with my anime list, all of them I watched, we're going to go play Wind Waker again. But I've been procrastinating. I was supposed to do this at the beginning of the month. I'm 15 days late. Sakamoto Days. I actually like this one. I've been on. It's on Netflix, right? Yeah, this one's really good. Since apparently it's not showing up, but we'll just put it in. Yeah, this one's a lifestyle anime. It's a chill one, right? You either pay attention or you don't, but it's casual. I like it. Sakamoto Days. Cool. Just what is it called? An ex-assassin trying to live his life, but then other assassins are after him. It's nothing super deep, or at least not yet. It doesn't seem like it's gonna get deep, but it's a good time. No, it's 100% good time. Do I know Excel World? Probably not. No, it's not. It's not crazy. It's a good time. Okay, trying to get into mainstream media. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yes, I watched them all. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To me, my favorite was part 5. Mista. I loved it. I loved the names. Bucciarati was the best mom. He was honestly, to me, at some point he became the main character, and like you already knew deep down inside, like it's not gonna last, but you just want to see him make it as far as possible. This shit is good, dude. JoJo, I can't wait for the next one. Have you seen One Piece? Yeah, but I only got to episode 100 or 200, and I said I can't do this no more. I can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. It became a slideshow, and it wasn't even the slideshow that is the main issue. It was the drag, dude. Dude, I would have to watch 4 episodes for it to equal 1 episode. Do you know what I mean? Like, damn. And then it would hit recap, and I was like, oh, the recap episodes. I just finished watching this. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It is good. But why are they stretching it, man? They make it sound like they have no content, and dude, they have plenty of content. I don't know why they drag it so hard. I don't know why they drag One Piece so hard. And now they want to condense it to 350 episodes. I was like, you should have done that day 1. It would have probably been like my old times if, like, you know, it wasn't I don't know, man. Calamity follow is broken. Also, weather forecast, dude. Weather forecast was pretty sick on like part 6. The pacing is really bad, but like I love like the show is good. When people say it's good for a reason. But it gets held back because of the pacing. They're not walking it; they're standing still sometimes. And the commercials, oh yeah, dude. Cause like yeah. You probably watched it on Toonami or something similar. So waiting week after week, you're like, you blink and it's over. You're like, wait a minute, weren't we just watching the opening? Well, man, I watched it as Naruto Shippuden. I think at some point they stopped dubbing it. Wait, correct me, bro. You guys probably watch more than me. Naruto Shippuden, did they actually dub the whole thing or did they stop halfway through? Because that does happen to anime sometimes. Sometimes it's like they only can go halfway and then you have to watch the rest sub. Yes, Naruto. Boom. And I look, Naruto is going to also include Shippuden. I actually finished the anime because I couldn't watch it on TV because it was not in the correct order. But I ended up watching it on Twitch, actually. I get another one. They had a Twitch event, and I watched it all on Twitch. They only had it once on Twitch. I was like, holy. And it was fun watching it with chat. It was so much fun watching with chat. I don't know why. Honestly, if you could probably find things like this on YouTube. But these anime services like Crunchyroll, Funimation, you know how awesome it would be if you could just watch episodes with a live chat? Right? It doesn't feel like you're watching it alone kind of thing. It'd be nice. Ghost in a Shell. I actually have not watched it, but the one closest to mine on like that spectrum of old would be Elfen Lied. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying like before I forget. Elfen Lied. I actually watched it, I think this year. It's a short anime and it's actually pretty good. I watched it dubbed. Why? Because I didn't feel like reading. And the voices were the main character kind of pissed me off. Honestly, the main character pissed me off in Elfen Lied. A lot, dude. Everybody with emotional mental issues, just like me. I bought a few seasons of Naruto on YouTube and then they removed it. Oh, damn. That's why we find it online now. Gone on patrol, work calls, and have fun, y'all. See you around. Take care, Nameless. Namen, my bad. Take care, Namen. Hey, Ramen Namen. So Ghost in a Show, totally nostalgia for me. No, yeah, people said it was super good. And I believe them. I actually believe them. I looked at a thumbnail. Just looking at the thumbnail, I was like, damn, this looks hot. Black Lagoon, yes. Black Lagoon. Dude, this one's good. I feel like a lot of people don't watch this one. Dude, okay, remember the scene where I don't remember the name. I'm going to describe it. Where the hot mafia chick takes out the little kid assassin, sociopath or whatever, psychopath. I don't know his name, but he killed a lot of people in this anime. And he like she had no choice. Like she felt bad, but he's like, look, you push yourself too far. Oh, did I say Black Clover? Oops. Yeah, Black Clover's 2 is coming back. Yeah, dude, Asta. The more I watched Black Clover, the more I'm like, dude, I love this anime. It gets me pumped. Honestly, it gets me motivated. Just like Naruto. Like Naruto, believe it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Asta. He's always like, dude, he's always trying his best. And I'm like, fuck, I need to do this shit in real life. I need to be doing that. I'm not doing my best. I gotta go do something right now. Like that's the same feeling you get with Dragon Ball Z. It's like they're always improving. And then you get motivated. And hopefully that motivation lasts, or at least pushes you to do something. But yeah, Black Lagoon, that certain scene where the mafia head lady takes out the psycho kid killer with a sniper, dude. Composed. She's actually on the front cover, dude. She's on the front cover right here. I think that's her. Or like Gurren Lagann. Yeah, no, we already had Gurren Lagann on the list. If you want to see the list, here it is. What's up? Don't worry, we'll go through the whole thing. Okay, you got Black Lagoon, Black Clover, Elfen Lied, Naruto, One Piece, JoJo, Sakamoto Days, Air Gear, Shield Hero, Rosio Vampire, Afro, Heaven's Lost Property, Samurai Champloo, Death Note, Higurashi no Koronikai, School Days, Pokemon, Beatamon, Digimon, Gurren Lagann, Yu-Gi-Oh, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, School Rumble, Beelzebub, Bleach, Shin-Chan, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan. And we have a lot to go through. No, Dragon Ball Z is already gonna go on there. I did not watch Dragon Ball Z Super. I pretty much watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and some movies here and there. I really like the episode where Vegeta fights Android. Is it Android 19? The big ol' fat one. With pale skin. That was pretty fun, dude. That was like a Vegeta moment. He put fear in his eyes. I'm gonna be the Wizard King. Yeah, dude. It's coming back. Black Clover is coming back. You watched Erased? That doesn't ring a bell to me. So probably not. B, The Beginning on Netflix is gas. Damn, I don't have Netflix anymore. The K Project. That one sounds familiar. K Project sounds oddly familiar. Did you end up watching Fish Files? Yes. I subscribed. I personally don't think he looks like me. But I do like his sarcasm. I like his humor. I like his humor a lot. Like, I want to say it's similar to my humor, except he's more family friendly, which I can learn a little bit from him. I watched the whole thing. One of the videos, what was it? He was eating 100 sardines in a can, and I watched the whole thing. And I was like, dude, I love this channel. I love this channel. He eats nothing but canned food, and he goes deep into it. Yeah, great recommendation, man. Great recommendation. Am I a Baki fan? I am. What was I talking about? Oh shit, you guys are going too fast. Yeah, Baki. What was the other one? Shit. I watched the whole thing. Honestly, I was a little disappointed when the father-son fight, but then at the end I was like, it's a father and son moment. But yeah, I prefer the ogre arc, like the caveman arc. That was pretty sick. The stupidity of like breaking the sound barrier and then his whole hand gets busted. This shit was tight. K Project, V6, you watch Erased. Gurren Lagann already put that on there. K Project, I swear I listened to it. Okay, we're all caught up. Cowboy Bebop, I have not watched it. Again, okay, let me put this as a pen because I feel like a lot of people are confused. Anime list equals all the anime I've watched. So I was like, I'm just reminiscing, right? We're going down memory lane, and I also like to hear what you guys watch. And you guys are saying something I've never heard of, like Erased. That one sounds cool. Sounds like a murder mystery and or like detective kind of thing. But speaking of, mystery. Mushishi. Mushishi. I definitely don't know a lot of people that have watched Mushishi, but the best way I can describe it is all it is. Each episode isn't canonical, at least not in the anime. Sometimes they do intertwine and they go back on like some Easter eggs from what happened beforehand. But overall, it's just Japanese folklore, or at least their own form of folklore. I liked it. I think episode 2 hooked me in. You know, the girl with the messed up eye? The girl with the messed up eye that like was overtaking her whole body, that was absorbing light. That's the one that hooked me in. I was like, huh? And then I understood what Mushishi meant. It's just folklore. Supernatural stuff. High School DxD, yeah. Going back to Gunnar, okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna hit some stuff like that. High School. Hitting the territory, huh, dude? For me, dude, it wasn't Rice who did it for me. It was the vice president, right? The chick who has like black hair. What was her name again? Ano? Was it Ano? Pretty much her best friend. Her somewhat rival, I guess. Mushishi's a fantastic anime. Yeah, peak anime. Be prepared for some deep episode. High School of the Dead. Sadly, dude, Dude, Snake, what are you doing? Why are you knocking out all my food? Off the shelf. Careful not to break anything. I feel like High School of the Dead was ahead of its time. Because I don't know, like I heard a lot of backlash, like it was too ecchi. But I was like, what about High School DxD? like what are you talking about? Yeah, this was ahead of its time. Like it did poorly. I'm like, I love zombies and I love titties. All right, why anime chicks? Go for it, man. It's stupid. I like it. It was short, and the OVA was Jesus. The OVA was like you know, it pretty much was the finale of that OVA, that beach episode. And you know, those beach episodes were like they try to push the limit. Another one, okay, all right. Well, I'm just gonna get the Gunnar stuff out of the way if I can remember them. What was it called? Was it Interspecies Reviewer? What is it called? What is it called? Something Reviewer. Is it Interspecies Reviewer? You guys know the name of it? I don't remember the name. Okay, found it. It was trying to. All right. I watched it. I watched it uncensored. I'm not gonna be shamed. I don't care. This was also ahead of its time. This anime was 100% of its time. They had two versions, censored and uncensored. And based on what I'm watching in anime these days, or like whatever they be coming out with, this was ahead of its time also, because it got a lot of backlash. I'm not gonna lie, it pushed the limits. It did push the limits for what's acceptable. But after a while, I started to like the story, as well as the borderline hentai. I did actually like the review. I was like, you know what? They're reviewing this shit. That's actually pretty sick. It almost makes it seem like, huh? Really? Alvin, huh? What's the other one when Monster Girls? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I watched that one too. If you can remember, if you can find the name of that anime, let me know, because I gotta put it. Look at that softcore anime. Yeah, I watched this. But I gotta say, dude, I was disappointed when they canceled it. Because I was like, bro, if this is bad, then what about the other shit? especially the lolly stuff. Ugh. At least this one didn't, you know, this one was all over the place. But yeah, I watched it and it was good. And it was a comedy. And am I the only one? Okay, when you listen to the opening of Interspecies Reviewers, right? It's a brothel reviewer. Dude, didn't the opening sound like YMCA? Yeah, right? Didn't it? Like halfway through, I'm over here. YMCA. It definitely, 100%. Oh, was it the ending? It was either the opening or the ending that sounded like YMCA. Monster Museum. Yeah, let me highlight that. Trying to open the inner beauty. Oh, whoa. Better not get in trouble. It's not showing anything, YouTube. It's not showing anything. But yeah, would I recommend this to anybody? No, hell no. Unless I knew they were weirdos, then yeah, but okay, they're weirdos. They'll watch it. They probably already did watch it. But I want to be like, hey, dude, if I want to get somebody into anime, of course this is not what I do. No. If I want to get someone into anime, I would be like Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo. Like I would be, you know, I'll be like, watch Bleach, for the love of God, watch Bleach. Like I will give him the good ones, like Akame ga Kill. But when it comes to these kind of animes, I'm not gonna be showing you what's underneath my coat. They're not ready for this kind of anime yet. I gotta ease them into it. Have you seen Gachi Guta? Am I saying a bad word here? No, I haven't. That doesn't ring a bell. Gotcha, Inuyasha, and go from there. Actually, yeah, I recommended Inuyasha to one of my friends, because I felt like in my head I knew they would love it, and they did. Sadly, I never watched the whole thing. The only reason I recommended it because my sister liked it, and I felt like they were around the same kind of like. I don't know. I could read people sometimes, and I'll be like, okay, I know what to give you. I know what you're looking for. And yeah, they love anime now. But I never watched it. I could be wrong here, but for some reason, this schoolgirl looking chick pisses me off. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe there's some certain scenes I've seen. It was a long time. It was like high school. But every scene I seen her in, she was always bossy and nagging, and I was like, man, fuck this show. I don't want to give it the light of day. I guarantee probably I was wrong. Yu Yu Hakusho is already on the list. Alright, to recap again, we've been going through some. This is the list that I've watched. Obviously, the Gunner stuff is up here. We just been through this stuff, right? You know, Black Lagoon, Dragon Ball Z, blah blah blah. Elfen Lion, Naruto. The JoJo's, Sakamoto's, the Air Riders, to the Rosio Vampires, to the Shield Hero, to the another Gunner one, Heaven's Lost Property, highly recommended if you were a Gunner. Samurai Champloo, yeah, we got them all. At the end of the whole thing, at the end, we will go through the whole list, because I will upload this as a short. Because people are going to ask me, what's your favorite anime? I'll be like, here's the short of all the animes I loved and watched. Metabots. Oh, snap. Oh, dang. Metabots. I gotta say, I never completed it. Why? Because it was on TV. How do you spell it? Oh, here it is. You spelled it correctly. Yeah, dude, I thought that was cool. Kind of reminded me of Mega Man. And that's why I liked it, but I never really was able to watch a lot of it because they never showed it. Hey, what was the other one? Super Hyper Monkey Team, Hyper Force Go. Was that anime or cartoon? Heaven Lost Property is funny, dude. Angel Beats. I know I haven't watched Angel Beats. I've heard about it. I haven't. What's the best site to watch anime? Oh, I have it. Give me a second. Oh, I don't want to show you on here. Hold up. Hey, look. I'll post it on Discord. After I'm done, I'll post it on Discord. I won't get in trouble. I'll post it on the Discord community chat, whatever, under anime when I finish the list. I know where to watch it. And as long as you have like 1 or 2 ad blockers, you're fine. It's nothing crazy. Gundam Wing, or at least Uran High School Host Club, MXL, but Ugly Martians and Reboot, Hellsing. Dude, you named all the ones I dodged. You named all the ones I dodged. I'm not saying they're bad, I just never came across them. Another lifestyle anime that I know a lot of people haven't watched, and I don't know why I watched it. I think I wanted to watch, I don't know. I was getting into sports animes, but Sazuka. Was it Suzuki or Suzuka? It was a running it was a running anime where like the main chick, she was a runner at school for track. It was a lifestyle anime. I wouldn't recommend it to like people who don't like lifestyle stuff. Am I spelling it wrong? It was Suzuka or Suzuki. Well, the other lifestyle anime that I watched immediately right next to it was Chobits. Oh, for the life of me, dude. For the life of me, this anime opening is forever gonna live in my brain. Yeah. I'm not gonna start. I'm not doing no karaoke. Studio Ghibli. Yeah, they made good ones. Soul Eater, yes, we're gonna put Soul Eater and Full Metal Alchemist before I forget. This is why I have you guys to remind me. Suzuka was right. Why didn't it show up? Chobits, dude. No joke. I recommended it to my brother. Oh, here it is. I spelled it wrong. I recommended Chobits to my brother, and he thought it was just like Gooner stuff, which it is to a certain degree. It's pretty much AI, right? The robots are human-like feeling, but they're AI, right? They're computers, AI, whatever. And you could say it's, I wouldn't say similar to Detroit Become Human, but at least if you know you played Detroit Become Human, people fall in love with the robots. So like in the anime, that's exactly the premise. It's falling in love with AI and how the world is shaped around AI robots doing your biddings, if you can afford it, with different models, big or small, like pocket size or whatnot. And yeah, it's a love story. But then you start to realize, oh shit, the world's just kind of semi fucked up with it. At least you get to notice it. At least human interactions. It was a good lifestyle. I liked it. All right, Brotherhood. I watched this, no joke, after my accident. I was in the hospital. I had a laptop in front of me. I needed to distract myself, so I just started binge watching anime on Netflix and kung fu movies on Netflix, and also how it's made on Netflix. So Full Metal Alchemist was my first introduction to Full Metal Alchemist. I never watched the original. I did get curious and I watched the end of the original so I can compare it to the end of Brotherhood, because I wanted to see the Colonel. I was like, how these people said the Colonel was different in the original, and yeah, he was more aggressive is the right word, right? He was more aggressive, at least on the outside. I loved it, dude. Mustang, it was good. I love the pacing of it too. It was never boring. What was the other one though? Edge Runner account. Yep, I did see it. I will add that. Soul Eater. Dude, Soul Eater has banging music. Look, this is gonna be my take. I highly recommend Soul Eater because not only the same people from Fire Force, but Soul Eater, dude, the whole anime was just goated, except for the ending. Am I the only one who thought the ending was like it just didn't feel right? Like, dude, everything else felt awesome, and then like even the Medusa Stein arc and like things leading up to the final 5 episodes, like literally I think it's the final 5 or the final 3 episodes, and it was just like, what happened? Why'd they drop the ball? Like what? But yeah, I still watched it. I watched this show 3 times, and every single time I watched it, the ending felt the same. I was like, but I still love the show. Kimi no Todoki. Let me highlight that. I'm gonna put Edge Runner right after that. Let me read chat real quick. Don't worry, I'm remembering Edge Runner. Here's one for you, Cyber 6. Never watched it. Well, remember, we're going down the list on the ones I've watched in my lifetime, just so you can get to know me a little bit more. And we could also talk about anime, because like you guys have been throwing stuff that I've never watched or heard of. There's just so much. My dad's paralyzed from the neck down, but you have more mobility than him. I pray for you, brother. Oh, thank you, Joe. I hope for his recovery as well. It took time. It took many years to get one arm back. Like my right arm took 1.5 years to even consider movement, and then my left arm finally kicked in about 1.5 years from now. I mean, 1.5 years ago. So like my body is still doing stuff, but at a snail pace. So do I Soul Eater was awesome? No. Ending was garbage? Okay, good. I thought I was the only one who thought that. I was like, no, dude. The ending was garbage, but I still recommend it because everything about it was just good. Like the first 2 episodes, even the first episode got me hooked, and the opening for it. Edge Runner. They're making in the 2nd season. I'm so glad when I watched the trailer for Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2, or whatever you want to call it, Part 2. I'm so glad they immediately put on the front page of it saying, hey, we're not going to focus on the same characters. We're moving on to a new character, a new story, right? Bring new light. I like that. Because like people were like, well, bring, I want to know more. I was like, no. They're keeping it short but sweet. But they still want to do more. So they're branching. I like that. See what they do. And that was the best way for me. So hopefully not spoil it for those who didn't watch it. Go watch Edge Runners. It's on Netflix or wherever you find it. It's only 12 episodes. You will be hooked within the first episode. Now, what is this anime? Kimi no something? Never watched it. I don't think I have. I don't know what this is. Yeah, never watched it. I was hoping I could see something, but no. Have you watched a series called Danganronpa? I watched people play it, but I never watched the anime. Wait, did they even make an anime? Yeah, I watched the game. Look, the people I watch for anime sometimes, not Riza Reason, but he did play it. I watched Lakari play it. He's on Twitch. I watched Lakari play it. It was awesome. It was so good. There is an anime? I don't know. No, I don't know. I remember just watching the game. And the intro was goated. We're not even halfway done. Okay, we are halfway. But, like, just about. So, Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail. Wait, why isn't it... Am I spelling Fairy Tail wrong? I am. I like Fairy Tail. It gives me that 90s vibe or 2000 vibe. And even the new one still gives me the same vibe. The guy who literally makes the show, which is Elden... Is it? What's the new one they made? Eldenfield? No. Arc of Eden? Yeah, Arc of Eden or something like that. Dude, the guy who makes this... He's living in high school, dude. It still feels like I'm watching a high school anime. Like they have the everything high school romance trope. Oh, I tripped. Oh, I touched your chest. Oh, like, you know, like I'm not gonna express myself. Like the whole thing, dude. And I still watch it. No Game, No Life. I have not watched it. My friend did. You hate it, Fairy Tail? I like it. I like it. Would I recommend it for people who like Black Clover and Naruto and stuff? Yeah, I would. I think they'll like it. They have some good openings. They have some really good arcs. But yeah, I have not watched No Game, No Life. Now we're gonna go throwback. I think I wrote this one down. I watched this on Toonami, Cyborg 009, or was it Adult Swim? Either way. I don't think I've ever finished the anime because of, you know, they never do it in order on cable back then. Yeah, there was a thing called cable. I don't know if that still exists anymore, or satellite TV. And yeah, you had to watch commercials a lot and hope to high heaven that, you know, you catch the episode or record it with DVR. But Cyborg 009 kind of reminded me like somewhat Astro Boy, but each one had a different ability. And I believe an evil like terrorist organization, government, whatever was after them. I honestly don't really know much about it. It was sick though. For its time. It was sick for its time. Another sports anime I liked was well, my brother loves Slam Dunk, and I liked Prince of Tennis. Yeah, I liked Prince of Tennis. I don't know. Sometimes it got heated. It got its own moments, right? Like I watched Blue Lock. Not gonna lie, dude. And Blue Lock, I don't know. Even though I like it, the ideology of ego and like being the best and like pushing yourself farther, it has a lot of sexual tension. I was like, are you guys hearing this? Like, I'm watching Blue Lock. Hold up, before I forget, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I gotta say, the final episode of the last season was so good, but I feel like the show could be so much better. Blue Lock, right? If they took the animation seriously, like they did with the final episode, it could be a really good show. Like I don't know why. When I watched it, I got pumped to watch soccer. I was like, dude, this is just tight. And it is cool. It has a cool story, but the way they're going about the anime, the pacing in it, and the animation, they're dropping the ball, literally. But I still like the whole speeches they got from Ego, whatnot. Hey, look something up real quick. It's super random, but if you like Ocarina of Time, there's a brand new mode for it called Hero of Law. Check out the trailer. It's like a minute long. I think I know what you're talking about because it came up on my YouTube feed. I don't know if I would, just because I don't know if I have any time for it because there's a lot of games. But also, I don't know. Like the only mod that is overhauled that I really loved was Sekiro. Like for some reason Sekiro overhaul mod was for me. But as for like Ocarina of Time, like, yeah, I'm a fan, but I'm not an Uber fan. Like, I'm not an Uber fan. But I don't know if it would be for me. But they're still making mods. I think I watched it for like, I need to watch the whole trailer. I really need to watch the whole trailer of it. I think I glimpsed at it because I was tired. But you never know. I don't know. Maybe one day. GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. Oh, dude, this is another one. If you want comedy, this is it. This is it. This was a really good show. It almost teaches you about humility, or like, not humility. Like, there's more like being a good person, right? Don't be an asshole. Fucking find your way out. Dude. It's a delinquent student that became a delinquent teacher for delinquent students. Because he was the right person for the job to deal with shitty students. Because he had a shitty resume. And he was being profiled the entire time. But one principal from one teacher said, you know what? I'm gonna hire him. Because he's exactly what we need to break the school rules, to bend them, to like change the dynamic of how schools are run. This is what great teacher Onizuka is. This badass ex-gang that's trying to improve his life by improving the lives of students that are also assholes. So it's that was sick. I think in like episode well, once it gets past episode 5, I think it goes to the actual plot of the game. I mean, plot of the anime. I think around episode 7 or 8, one of the students is a high-tech savvy kid who knows how to Photoshop. So they Photoshop him into BDSM style poses so they can blackmail him throughout the whole school. It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. Yeah, they try to get him fired. So the students he teaches always try to get him fired because they want to, you know, they want to be better than the teacher. And it's his job to make sure that doesn't happen. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's an old anime, so don't go thinking it's like 2025 animation. No, it's old school anime. And I watched the English dub, and it's good. I think halfway through they stopped dubbing it, and you have to watch a sub. But by then, you're hooked. By then, you're hooked, and you like what it offers. It's a comedy. It's Golden Boy. It's better than Golden Boy, but Golden Boy is good as well. Like GTO is better than Golden Boy, hands down. Like no competition. But Golden Boy, I watched it about 2 years ago, and it was really funny. 5 episodes.
Oh my gosh! Oh wait, Jeffrey! I have to touch you!
It's not even considered an anime, right? It's OVA. But yeah, dude, if you like Golden Boy, you'll love Go GTO. If there's only 3 out of the list, what would they be? But Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, because I could watch it 1,000 times and never get bored. And for shits and giggles, One Piece. Because I can at least have one anime I can watch forever. Because it has 1,000 episodes. So I get 2 for my personal, and 1 because of convenience of longevity. No, I like One Piece, but man, dude, sitting down to watch 1,000 episodes, I can't do that. Unless you give me an ultimatum like that, like you only got 3 animes you can watch forever. What would they be? I choose 2 that are my favorite-ish of all time, and then bam, 1 that can keep me sane. I watch it just for the sake of more content. What else? Black Lagoon, Black Clover, Shin-Chan. We already went through Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan, Fullmetal Alchemist, Card Captors. Card Captors. A different adventure. The best of all time. I remember the opening. I watched this when I was like, was it 12? Was I 12 or 13? I don't know. I was a kid. It came on like WB and 4Kids. It's pretty much, you know, like generic supernatural stuff. Like kids have superpowers, but they get their powers from the cards they collect. So think of Jackie Chan Adventures. You remember that? Jackie Chan Adventures, the talisman. The only way they can have the powers is if they have the talismans. If they find the talisman and they capture it. Same thing, but with cards. Same concept, but with cards. As of to the Known Evil, I already forgot. Is Jackie Chan considered an anime? Because I'll put it on here. Samurai Jack, bro. Samurai Jack, yes. Look at his face. You may not be able to see it up here, but doesn't it remind you of Wind Waker? When I was telling you, you know why I like Link from Wind Waker a lot? It's because it has the same feeling when it comes to expressions from Samurai Jack. It's all in the eyes and the eyebrows. He's 3D. To Jackie Chan, Samurai Jack. Uncle! Look, I'm gonna botch it. Boom, boom, play by these out. That's all he would chant, dude. And I loved it too, because at some point, everybody would have to chant, because the more people chanting, the stronger it is. And it would be the most weirdest shit ever. Like, he would pick up a fan, start singing it. He will pick up a cup of tea. He will pick up a pufferfish. Like, at some point, I'm trying to realize, does it even matter what object he picks up? And he just starts chanting with said object? He's just like, alright, dude, just pick up a chicken and start chanting. Yeah, dude. Card Captor Warrior first? Hey, dude, I freaking love Jackie Chan Adventures. Alright, back into Gooner territory. It was considered, to me, it was considered Gooner, but like they didn't really show much. But like, dude, it is like vanilla compared to High School DxD. But it was like Love Hina. It was like the harem, right? This is where the harem anime shows up, but there's like, you just can't compare it to harem animes today. Like, everybody was like, oh, they're ugly, but at that time, they were like the hottest shit. Now for a good anime, the one that were like, you'll go in there for the comedy, you stay there for like the deepness and how fucked up the show got. And it was like, it's still funny though. Like I don't know how they do it. This is a gem. Kill la Kill. Good opening, good story, good sense of just comedy lifestyle, but then you realize it's not a comedy. Oh shit. And it's still good. Kill la Kill, dude. It's about hierarchy in the form of clothing in a society that involves around poor people. And you know, when you're poor, you have the shittiest clothes. When you're rich, you have the highest clothes. But then it goes beyond that as well. It goes into grooming territory, and it's like, whoa. Am I still watching the same anime? I like it. I like it, dude. Kill la Kill, dude. Kill la Kill. That was good, man. That was good. And then another one that sounds very similar to it. Not in the form of what does the anime do. It's just the name. From Kill la Kill to Akame ga Kill. I can't forget this one. Another short but sweet anime. This is the one I get a lot of people into. Because I ask them, what kind of anime you want to watch? You want to watch comedy? Do you want to watch detective? Or do you want to watch gore? It'll make you go like, holy shit. That also has like supernatural, you know, hints to it. Akame ga Kill is usually the first thing I recommend. Because why? It's 12 episodes. So the pacing gets moving. And that's how I can't go, you know what, go watch that anime that's 300 episodes. I can only do that after Akame ga Kill. Because after Akame ga Kill, I could be like, alright, you know, Naruto, Bleach, you know, something more longer. But I gotta like give them a sample first. I gotta give them a sample, and Akame ga Kill is definitely there. Now the one that's really hard for me to recommend, even though I love it, is Steins Gate. It could be me, but I do remember that I had to wake up because I fell asleep watching the anime. Like, they have a lot of slow moments. So I'm like, oh my god, what did I miss? Let me go back and rewatch it because I fell asleep. Because there's times where they talk way too much. I think, is it just me? And when does it pick up? When does it actually pick up? I'm not saying when does it hook you, because it hooks you early on. But the pacing becomes so, I think to me, slow. Was it around episode 20? Or was it 15 or 20 where like, okay, finally we're getting somewhere? I honestly don't remember it as much. I should rewatch it. But yeah, this is a really good anime. The opening, dude, lives in my brain forever. Guts and Morgan, my invincible. Wait, is that the name of the whole thing? Sometimes when you guys type, I honestly think that's the name of the anime because the anime has some weird names. Lately, they've been paragraphs long. But yeah, Steingate Enjoyers. When does it actually settle down where the pacing is good and not just the hook? Because the hook is the beginning. Episode 12, was it 12ish? Okay, damn it, I don't know why it felt so long. It felt super long. Okay, so around 12, 15ish. Okay. No man, on the slash. Labyrinth in Another World? Wait a minute. Oh, no, there's another Gunnar one. Which one's the one where the Bikini Warriors, bro? Bikini Warriors, you forgot about that shit? You can't be talking about like Gunnar stuff without fucking throwing this on the table. But we already established the most Gunnar one. I think the best Gunnar anime that I've watched that I actually enjoy, not just for the Goon, but for the story and the characters, is Interspecies Reviewer. Like, to me, that was like awesome to have. Too bad if they canceled it. Bikini Warriors, man. The tighter the bikini, the better the armor. Again, for those who don't know, the list is not what's the best anime. It's what animes have I watched in my lifetime. And, you know, you guys tell me what you guys watched. We're just conversing. I'll tell you why I like it and why I didn't like it. Psycho Pass. Bro, this one's a good one. Psychological thriller. Psychological thriller. The gun dictates whether you live or die based off your psyche. If you're mentally unstable, then the gun says you are a threat for the near future. So it's better just to kill you now than to deal with you later instead of helping you. Oh well, tough luck, man. If you had a bad day, you better hope your psyche's not low enough, because it changes within seconds. It just, you know, you don't want to be caught having a mental breakdown in a society that's run by a gun. It's governed by a gun. A really good watch. Highly recommend it. Now, I watched Future Diaries. Hey, wait, what is Future Diaries? Why is it not showing up? Yeah, it is this one. Future Diaries is also like, what the fuck am I watching? But, I don't know. Like, it was good. But at the same time, it was not good. There's some parts were, like, questionable. Not sus, per se, but more like, what are you thinking, bro? Are you stupid? Are you really this stupid, bro? But it was fun. It was a fun watch. I watched it with friends, so I mean that was pretty good. The ending was like, bro, this guy is coping and simping like a mother. Oh, he if I'm not mistaken, he pretty much got what is it called? Stockholm syndrome, right? Was this it? Was the ending from Future Diary? Pretty much, he got Stockholm syndrome. Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? My name was Pokemon, but I really like SAO. Yeah, SAO was good. SAO season 1 was good, or at least the season that we all can agree on, which was the first part of the video game. Once you jump into the second video game, I was like, what kind of game we playing? Sus? Yeah, Future Diaries was a little, it was good, but I started to hate the main character. One Punch Man, dude, I honestly think I feel like you guys watch One Punch Man. I feel like season 3 might be the last season. It's taking them such a long time for them to bring it out that I feel like people moved on. Like, I'm still down to watch it. I'm still down to watch it. I honestly don't think season 2 animations were that bad, because when it did matter, they did put the effort, right? When it came to the fight scenes, they did put the effort. As good as season 1? No. But good enough to have me like watching it, like, holy shit, he's throwing down? Yeah, I liked it. Right? I liked it. They still do better than most animes when it comes to fight scenes. So I think they did good. We'll just have to see what season 3 does. Hopefully they still put the animation where it matters the most. The fight scenes, right? But yeah, season 1 was... the whole thing was peak anime and peak animation. I don't like the anime watchers that just watch it for the animation. Like, yeah, I mean, that's their choice, but they're like people who play video games for the graphics. It's not the graphics entirely per se, it's more than that. But yeah, they do have a point. Sometimes you can't just have ugly animations. Just don't forget about it, you know? Hopefully season 3 isn't worse than season 2, but we can hope. Face of the North Star. I watched this so long ago, but I don't give a fuck about season 3. Exactly, like, it took them so long that people are forgetting about it. And I don't blame them. It's just like, do they even have it ready? Hell's Paradise. Story is more important, yeah, but also animation too, because the reason I also say animation, like, it's not top tier. Like, look, do as best you can where it matters. Make sure the animation is where it counts, because there's some there's some parts in anime where, like, you really need to log down on the animation to emphasize what's going on, to express the effect of what's happening during fight scenes. It's like the speed, the power, the emotion, and it's not just fight scenes. It's in general, like, where it matters the most. You need to, like, lock it in, because there's some sad scenes that could also be well animated, and boom, it's like you feel sad too. So Hell's Paradise, if you have not watched it, it is a short 12 episodes. It's not over. Season 2 or whatever the continuation will be commencing in 2026. Really good anime. A lot of people are mad that it's not capturing the manga. Fuck those guys. Watch this, and you will love it. Yes, is it going to be missing stuff from manga? There always is, but don't miss out on this one. 12 short episodes. I got hooked on episode 2. On episode 2 is when things started moving along real quick. Whether you watch it sub or dub, they do fantastic in both. You can't go wrong in both. Good audio in sub and good audio in dub English. Bro, there's some baddies in that one too. There's some baddies in that one. You'll know when you see them, when you see her. Demon Slayer, yeah, mainstream anime. We all love it. We all watch the anime movies. I watch it in theaters. I don't know, dude. I'm a big fan of, like, underdog anime, because I don't know. I feel like because why? Actually, I don't have an answer for this. Maybe because the hype, right? Maybe people overhype it sometimes. But Demon Slayer is good. But I do feel like some of these mainstream animes, they overhype the living shit out of it. Mob Psycho. Oh, yeah, that one's good too. The Demon Slayer. Can't wait for the next movie, because that's how they do it these days. And, like, I kind of don't blame them. Look, don't get me wrong. People are getting tired of anime movies, but at the same time, I don't know nothing about how the marketing works. I watch everything through Crunchyroll or other means. But if they need money to be funding this stuff, and the best way for them to do it is forcing a movie to make people fund it, then so be it. I'll say it, so be it. I'll watch it anyway. I'll go to the theaters. But I would prefer it, in my humble opinion, if they want to go that route, whether it be for money or for more media coverage, I'd rather have them give me the just let me rent it. Let me rent it off Amazon. Let me rent it off Crunchyroll. I don't give a shit. But I do not want to watch it in a theater because one, I gotta leave my house, and then two, I'd rather watch it on the 4K 75-inch TV in my room with my food and my comfort than a theater. That's just my opinion. If I'm gonna rent a movie or watch a movie, I'd rather do it from my home in a HD 4K. Mob Psycho. I love the opening. Great story. Great story. Kid with Esper powers, so telekinesis or whatever. My example of too much focus on anime is Fate series. Yes. Even though I love the Fate series and I watched almost all of them, I think I missed like 3 of them. I don't even know how many Fate series I got lost. Everybody's favorite femboy, Astolfo is in it. Fate Zero. Excalibur, dude. The waifu of the entire thing. They just can't get rid of her. Why? Because she's top tier. It's just everyone loves her. It gets the job done. It gets the job done. County roll. They're running a little bit in the game. Jujutsu Kaisen. I actually like this one a lot. Jujutsu Kaisen. Aren't they also coming out with a movie soon? Yeah, there's also the Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. They're all doing their movies, and again, I don't mind watching it. I just wish I could watch it at home. We are actually almost done, chat. We are almost done. Can't believe this took 2 hours. Tokyo Manjin. Please tell me someone in chat has watched Tokyo Manjin. Please. It's a cool anime. It's a cool anime. It's a short one. I think it's about 30 episodes, I believe. But like the first 2 episodes hooked me. First 2 episodes hooked me. Fucking the whole. Just imagine Gotham, but in Japan, and there's not really people who can deal with villains. It's more like an apocalypse. An apocalypse of supernatural beings trying to just fuck shit up with zombie spider. I don't even. Honestly, it's everything. It's everything from zombies to arachnophobia, arachnids, whatever. But yeah, dude, nobody has watched Tokyo Manjin. It's a super old anime. Did you like Neo Yokio? Never heard of it. Check Monster out. I like it. The anime is called Monster. Just Monster. Yeah, Tokyo Manjin was pretty good. I'm guessing it's this one, but that's the manga. Oh, okay, I heard of this, but I never watched it, so I'm not gonna put it on my list because I never watched it. But yeah, okay, I remember people talking about this. Before I forget, Gangsta. Sadly, the 12-episode series that I wouldn't recommend this to anybody because it's on a cliffhanger. Right after 12 episodes, it stopped. They stopped making it because the guy got sick. But what sucks about it is that they had a nice premise. They had a very slow pace, right? Good premise, then slow pace. But then right when episode 12 hit, that's when shit hit the fan, and it was looking promising, right? It started to pick up. I was like, oh, this is where the anime starts getting really good. And that's it. It was a dead end. That was a dead end. That was so sad. But I love the opening. Another good one that decided to be a dead end And dude, they did it one step further. If you love comedy, this is another tier. This is a gem. Prison School. Prison School is also 12 episode. You will do nothing but laugh your ass off. It's a stupid anime with different styles of animation. Yeah, there's a bunch of different animations style that is being drawn within the anime episodes. And again, whether you watch it sub or dub, it doesn't matter. The voice actors gave it their best in Japanese dub and English dub. Highly recommend it. It's also a Gooner. It's a Gooner anime, but it's more like 30% Gooner, 70% comedy. And then the worst part about it, and I watched it through a YouTube short. Some YouTube short said how bad the manga did. So after Prison School, the manga continued, and I don't know who to believe. I'm just gonna believe the short. Apparently, the guy who made the manga was a little salty. He was salty that the anime Prison School and the manga Prison School did so much better than everything else he strived to be. And he made Prison School as a joke. And having a joke of a job be your best work, I guess he got a little salty. So in the manga, he kind of ruined it. He gave it the worst ending a manga could have. Honestly, me watching the short describe why the manga was so bad at the end of its lifespan kind of makes it seem like he did it on purpose. But I highly recommend to watch Prison School. There is an ending, and it teaches you about. It teaches you about what's more important in life. Is it ass or titties? You'll have to find out when you watch the anime. At the end of the anime, they make you question the meaning of ass or titties. And are we such bad people for being gooners? What do I think about Berserk? I never watched it. I think it's a good anime, guarantee you, because my friend roommate has the entire collection. But I'm not going to watch it because they never finished it. So I'm going to be like all of you, crying that there's no more. And it's going to be the same thing like Gangsta. I just finished talking about it. Gangsta. 12 episodes, and it started to look like it was going to get good, and they never finished it because the guy got sick. So Berserker has a similar thing, no? You watch Samurai Jack? Dead Gas Mask. I thought you were here watching me the whole time. We already went over Samurai Jack. We already added it to the list. Been there, done that. It's being continued. Oh, I know it's being continued. I know, 100%. Why? Because my roommate told me about it. My roommate told me about it. Doesn't mean I'm going to start watching it just because it's continuing. I want it to be finished. I want it to be finished. Yeah, we added Samurai Jack because of like it's goated. I feel like Samurai Jack deserves to be on there, even though it came from here. What do I think about Makin Ki? Never heard of it? Let me see. But I would love to watch Berserker when it gets finished because you guys have been waiting for over a decade. Just like I have with Hunter. Dude, when I finish Hunter x Hunter, even though that had many episodes, so I'm okay with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this show. Shit. I forgot, what was the series about? Was it about ass cheeks? No, wait. Wait, what was this one about? Hold up, I'm trying to remember. I watched this, but why can't I remember the plot? I can't remember the plot. It must have been that bad. It must have been horrible if I can't remember. But I do know this. I do know what this is, but I can't remember it for the dear life of me. Another harem episode. Another harem episode, that's what it is. But I know I watched it. I know I watched it. Vinland Saga. Yeah, I don't remember, like, Vinland Saga. Okay, everybody knows season 2 was garbage. Season 1 was the GOAT. Season 1, dude, Alcalister, I actually forgot his name, so I'm butchering it. But the main guy that you just love to hate. That's how you draw villains, dude. Like he's a villain, but he's not a villain, but he's a. It's kind of hard, dude. It's double-edged hard. Alacaster, Askeladd, Askeladd. Yeah, dude, one of the best, well-written characters I have ever seen in anime. I feel like I'm confident when I say that. Is it him? Yeah, Askeladd. This mofo, well written. Dude, at the end of it, you start thinking differently about this character, dude. The Vinland Saga had left an impact to me. Season 1. Season 2, a lot of people hate it, and I agree with them. But I also agree with understanding why it went that route. Like, I understand why they went that route. What the meaning behind Season 2 one. And yeah, most people didn't like it because it wasn't as gory as Season 1. But I think it, you know, the author went from story and gore to story. I mean, I'm assuming that's what the author was focusing the whole time, no? He was mainly focused on a story. So I appreciate Season 2. But I can see why people don't like it. I watched it. I understood it. I was like, okay. Yeah, this is boring as shit, but I'm going to watch every minute of it because mentality-wise, I get it. But they should have focused as well. I think on Season 2, I would love to have seen more of... what's his name? Not Thorfinn, the other guy. The other Giga Chad. What was his name, dude? Oh, it's been so long. He was like a force to be reckoned with. He was more like a berserk. I need help, guys. Need help. Characters. This guy. Thorkill. I wished I've seen more of Thorkill in Season 2. That's what was missing. It would have been okay if they focused a little bit more on the other characters that I've grown to enjoy. Have I heard of one called Brigadoon Marin to Melon? Let me check. Oh, I have seen this thumbnail. Never watched it. Yeah, I've seen this thumbnail. Never watched the trailer. Don't even know what it's about. I think I scrolled right past it. But yeah, highly recommend watching Vinland Saga. They have really good characters in Season 1. Well written. It's on Netflix. Mega Man Battle Network. How do we find that? found it. Anti-Warrior. Love Mega Man Anti-Warrior. Solo leveling. Let me add it. What's your current top anime series of all time? Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho. Love the Mega Man Metal. I had no idea it had anime. Well, I mean, yeah, it had a cartoon or anime. Either way, it was animated. Yeah, it was animated. I watched it on TV all the time. Reincarnated as a Slime. I don't know. Dude, okay, do you guys still watch Reincarnated as a Slime? In your opinion, bro, this anime talks a lot. I want to categorize this anime as a political anime. I had never thought I'd be saying that, but the anime is a political anime. They do have their shine. They do have their like stuff, government stuff, but it's all political. I still watch it because I'm invested, but I didn't think it was gonna head in that direction. Yeah, I never thought it was gonna head into a political anime. Oh, you look at that. I think I have 5 more left in my list. And I'm done with all the animes I've ever watched that I can think of. Haikyuu. It's a good volleyball anime. Really one. This is like the hype for sports anime before Blue Lock. And before, you know, Blue Lock stumbled the ball a little bit here and there. But yeah, sports anime. This is one of those sports animes where I sometimes get hype. As for a laid-back anime that you just want goofiness, Assassination High School. Dude, Assassination High School, this one's unique. The main premise is there's a teacher that has been experimented on, and he says, I'm going to destroy the whole world unless the students in my class can kill me. And just like Great Teacher Onizuka, honestly, it vibes a lot like a Great Teacher Onizuka. It's a comedy as well. But instead of like teaching delinquents per se, well, I mean, I guess they are delinquents too, huh? They're just not that fucked up. But in this one, it's mainly just teaching kids that no one gives a shit about and making them the best they can be, while also saying the only way you pass the class is if you kill me. Because at that point, the whole world is dead. Hey Trevor, you've been here spamming that for like, I don't know, the past 2 hours? And I thought you would take the hints, but I'm just gonna ban you. Why? Because I just find you like
Take
annoying.
him to Detroit.
Right? Annoying.
No, not Detroit.
Worse than a little kid.
No, please.
At least a little kid, it makes sense, right? They're kids. No big deal. You, I don't give a shit. Go bye. I love the Mega Man Battle Network. See what we got? Now, this one's a very short anime. I don't think I can recommend this one to anybody because I wouldn't know what genre this falls under. But I did watch this dub, and it's called Bludgeon Angel Dokuro-chan. It has the weirdest, and I mean the weirdest opening anime opening. If you go search this up and you just watch it, you're like, what the fuck is this? But if I could describe it, honestly, I don't even know if I can. If I can describe it, it's some weird angel that wants nothing to do. Okay, a weird angel that comes down from the who knows what, the heavens. Don't even know what her task is anymore. Meets a high schooler, and she takes a fawning of him. And all she does, literally all she does, is every time she laughs at him or gets angry at him or be sad at him, her emotions go above and beyond, and she kills him with her bludgeoned hammer. It's not even a bludgeon, it's a spike mallet. It's a spike ball mallet that she just smacks him in the face, kills him, and then brings him back to life and laughs about it. At his expense. Like, literally, if I could dictate it all, it's almost like he's living in hell. Yeah. He's her toy as his expense. Right? Is that the best way to describe it? Have you guys watched it? It's an angel with an iron mace that does nothing but hang around with this high schooler and kills him every time she gets overexcited or hurt. Or it pretty much is like... It's weird. It's a weird anime. It's a lifestyle weird anime. It's also a comedy, and I don't know why I watched the whole thing. Maybe because I liked watching his head being dismembered and whatnot. They reminded me of Grudge, god dang. Yeah, in a cutesy form, that's the thing. It's like you don't take it so seriously because it's all cutesy. It's a weird anime. It's a little unhinged. I can see why it's a 65% rating, but it's only like 6 episodes, so you know. Chainsaw Man, I'm going to go watch it when it comes out in theaters, or at least I hope. This one does not need an introduction. It's good. I'm sad that it's taking forever to come back, but this was like one of the first introduction 3D animes that people were botching it. People were like, 3D anime. I was like, dude, give it a chance. And it looks good. Who gives a shit? It looks good. So this was around the time where I did not want to be associated with anime enjoyers. Anime enjoyers, the weird ones, right? Because like, there's anime enjoyers before it got popular, COVID, and then there's anime enjoyers after COVID happened, which is normal. I want to say I'm one of those anime people who enjoyed it before it got popular, but I don't think I was the weirdo. I knew my place. I knew what I liked, and I knew what cringe was when it came to anime. Even before it got popular, I was like, hey, they want to go travel to Japan and endorse the entire like ideology around Japan just because they watch anime. I think those are the weird ones because they're not really good at speaking Japanese. They're just posers. Sorry to say that, but yeah. But when it came to Chainsaw Man, people were raw dogging it hard because of the 3D-ness. And then after a couple episodes, the good anime enjoyers came up and say, shut the fuck up, dude, this is good. And they are. No, Chainsaw Man is good. Another comedy? Dude, I love comedy animes. If there's any anime I would love to watch more of, is comedy animes. MASH. This one's good. If you want comedy and not your generic like oh no, I fell on her chest kind of comedy, and we're talking about like actual comedy, like oh shit dude, you're talking shit about me, I'm gonna get you back, or like oh man, I just fell in a hole, you can get me. Like it's something that's wacky, something that's like fun, something that's just stupid, just for the sake of being stupid. MASH is the way to go, because by the end of it, it doesn't become an anime. It doesn't become a comedy anime. I mean, it still is, but it gets deeper. So, and these are my favorite types of comedy animes. The ones that bring you in for a nice, good time, and the ones that make you leave with like a philosophy take. These are the good ones. Highly recommend MASH. And you're gonna like probably download the openings too. Zom 101. This one's a zombie lifestyle anime. You know what? It was pretty cool. Think of like, you know how we had what are the zombie movies? I already forgot. What zombie movies did we have over here that were like lifestyle? The guy with the Twinkies. The guy who loves Twinkies and shit. Please tell me you know the name of it. Oh, it's called Zom 100. Yeah, this is a lifestyle zombie apocalypse type anime. Really good. Lay back, chill. Really good. High School of the Dead, already added it. Witchblade. This, honestly, for me, was my first Gunnar anime. As you can tell why. Zombieland. So yeah, Zom 100 is similar to Zombieland in the form of it's like just people trying to live in a zombie apocalypse. But I like it better than Zombieland. You know, Witchblade was my first Gunnar anime that was supernatural. And not even that. Before her transformation, she was a MILF. She's a MILF. And then when she transforms, she's a harder MILF. I don't know if it holds up though. Yeah, I'm not sure if it holds up. I have never watched this. Train to Busan? The Buzzy? The Busan? What are you trying to tell me here? Either way, yeah, I never watched it. What kind of anime is it? Lifestyle, comedy, supernatural? What are we looking at here? And the last one I can think of, Overlord. I feel like I can think of another one. I feel so bad. I watched season 3, up to season 3, and I feel like there's season 5 now, right? So there's 2 seasons I'm missing. The Overlord is really good. I think it's when like things started to become like isekais, but this is not an isekai. This is like, is it an isekai or is it close enough to isekai, but it's still a video game? Which one of you remembers Glyphnir? I got invested in Glyphnir only for them to cancel it. It wasn't hitting hard. The pacing started to lack at the end, but it had a good premise. It was like a battle royale, right? Oh, speaking of battle royale, oh. Bro, Zatch Bear made me shed a tear. Zatch Bell. And the episode that made me shed a tear, I'm a weak man, was the episode where Kiddo, the last episode of Kiddo, where he sacrificed himself to save the rest of his teammates. His owner got like a 2-degree burn, 3rd-degree burn on his hand while trying to cast spells as much as he can. Dr. Riddles. And it wasn't the Spanish version. It wasn't the Japanese dub. It was the English dub. The English dub went hard for this show. It had the best voice for Ponygon, Medomedome. And am I crazy? Was Zatch Bell for English the same voice actor for Jimmy Neutron? The Shaman King. I've heard of the Shaman King, but I think I only watched 2 episodes, so I couldn't. Every time I wanted to watch it, it was never on. And when I didn't watch it, it was on. I was like, damn it, dude. Yeah, chill remix for sure. Nintendo remix. It was short-lived but gold. No, yeah, I heard good things about Shaman King. Like even the opening was good. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything. I know there's a couple more, but I cannot remember. So now we can look at the whole list. And we're gonna go by date started so we can see all the old ones. Okay, this is not true. The date started is not true. Either okay, I guess it's not true. It doesn't keep up. We're gonna go down the list. I should zoom in. Hold up. I'm not gonna name them. You're just gonna have to look at them. But this is the list of all the animes I can remember watching. There is more. I just can't think of the name. I can visually see it in my head, but I can't think of the name. Y'all make it go slow. What's the best site to watch anime on? If you follow me on Discord, I will post the link there. Because I'm not going to post it here for reasons, obviously. Damn, dude. I miss watching Gunnar anime. Are they ever going to finish High School DxD? Man, if the list ends so quickly, I'm gonna be like, what? I thought my list was long. So what do you guys think? Was my list long enough? Or am I not an anime watcher? Like like, if you were to scale me as, do I watch anime? Have I watched anime? Would I be, yeah, you're an anime watcher? Or not? Oh, I forgot. Spy Family. I forgot Spy Family. Perfect. I want to be 6, because if I was any higher, I have some explaining to do. And there's more too. Spy Family. I feel like there's another one I'm missing. Fire Force. How did I forget Fire Force? What else did I miss? What else did I miss? I'm gonna go add it in a minute. Because I already have an account on this. So I gotta add it. Fire Force. Spy Family. Oh yeah, Kaiju number 8. Duh. Kaiju number 8. I freaking love that anime. I'm always thinking about past animes instead of current animes. I have not. I have not watched Frieren. I know what you're talking about. I heard that one's really good. Is that show? Oh yeah, Goddess. Working for a goddess in a godless world. That's another comedy anime that I think it's canceled. Dude, that anime made me laugh. I'm gonna go at it in a minute. Working for a goddess in a godless world. Good comedy anime. I feel like I'm missing an old anime though. What anime am I thinking of? Yeah, and I think that's it. That's the whole list. But before I go, oh yeah, I'm gonna add the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't care. What was the other one I said? I said Fire Force, Spy Family, and then I forgot. No, there's another anime. I know it's an old one. Where is it? I'm trying to think. There'll be some old anime. Yeah, I wish I made the list when I was younger, because then I wouldn't be in this predicament. I'd just be like, yeah, here's my list. I would have to go through the entire list, but there's too much to go through. Was it romance? No. Oh yeah, Windbreaker! Windbreaker's pretty good. It's a new one that I've been getting into. It's just high school is beating each other asses. It's just high school rivalry. I actually like that one. They have good animations. I believe they have good fighting animations, brawler animations. Speaking of brawler animations, which one's the one that's similar to Goku? It came out to, oh yeah, Food Wars, but that's not it. That's the anime I was watching during it. Dude, I love Food Wars. It gets me always hungry. I think it's Son Goku. No, it's High School something. It's honestly, I didn't know it was supposed to be Goku-like inspired, but at the end of the anime, you realize he has to go collect the Dragon Balls. What was it called though? It's everything to do with high school, isn't it? Never mind. I can't think of it. I'm gonna call it then. If I can't think of any more animes out of the top of my head that I've watched, then so be it. No, I feel you. No, I know Frieren is good. Like I know it's good. How many seasons, and are they still continuing the anime? And if they are continuing it, when is the next season? So I can be like, oh, sweet. I get to watch while everybody else is catching up. I get to catch up while everybody else is starting to hit it off. Can't think of it. Season 1 and 2 is announced, but didn't check. Oh, yeah, they have one season. Okay, no worries. All right, chat. I am gonna go at 7:30. I'm coming back. But it's 7:30 and I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. So I'll be back around 9 to play Wind Waker. And hopefully I can beat it tonight. Other than that, I had fun. Had fun. Now I have a website where I can, every time I watch an anime, I'm going to put it on the list so I never forget it, because, well, I forgot a handful of them. There's probably like 20 I forgot. Anyway, take care, guys. Hopefully soon I can start doing watch parties with you guys. I still trying to figure out what I want to do, because I don't want it to be a mess. Like, I'm trying to prevent a mess. I want to do this right the first time. Please, if you're on Discord, go check the Discord in about 2 minutes. I will post the anime website that I watch anime from. Alright, take care, guys. See ya.